Hi, thought I'd try a blog this way, especially after Giovanna erased the whole thing I was trying to do. The little stinker. Um, Yesterday's blog entry, I talked a little bit about her getting her latest MRI, and I just wanted to add on to that a little bit. She got some happy juice and some going off into La La Land juice there just before it was time to go. And, you know, she's kind of slurring her words a little bit. Daddy, I want to watch the Avenger, or, whatever she was doing. And if it finally got to the point where she's going. I mean, her eyes are fluttering or whatever, and she's heading off into La La Land. So, my dad has liked a little lullaby to sing to the girls, when they're babies. So I leaned in real close, and I said, "Que bella bambina Giovanna," and she turned to me, and she looked up at me, and she smiled and giggled, in this drug-induced stupor. She was like, my father likes to draw out the last name of my wife's maiden name. When the kids are bad, he teasingly called it Langerholtz, something like that. So Giovanna likes to sing the lullaby back to my father now by adding in Langerholtz at the end. Langerholtz, whatever. So, she's zonked out of her mind about to go into dreamland there. And so I'm, she's smiling at me, and I keep singing along. Que bella bambina Giovanna. And I finally, the next verse that I get to, que bella bambina. She looks up at me, she smiles. In her drug-induced stupor there, it says, Langerholtz. So, that cracked me up. But then, affect, effect, the effect, like the truth serum a little bit for her, I guess, would be one thing I would say is just, we're there, and when you wake up, you might be an Avenger, and that's my big brave girl, and, singing to her, etc. And just out of the blue, it was the strangest thing. She just had like this moment of clarity thing or something, and I heard her say, "I scared," and that just kind of, it centered me for a minute. Like, wow, you take for granted that they're young and they can get through all this stuff, and she's a stinker, and she's singing along Weingerholtz, and all of a sudden I'm scared, and that was just a whoosh moment for me. Kind of stopped me dead in my tracks there, and but I just wanted to make sure I had that shared in the blog, and my apologies for looking at my face made for radio, but I didn't feel like writing the whole thing out again. I had this, paragraphs and paragraphs all set, and then Giovanna came over and closed it up. So I told her Langerholtz. Anyway, thanks.